Hi guys, welcome back to Reality Charm. Today we're breaking down the 10 biggest betrayals in Sister Wives history, ranked from number 10 all the way to the most jaw-dropping betrayal in my opinion at number 1. This family has given us drama for over a decade. There's a lot to choose from, but these moments weren't just messy, they were shocking, heartbreaking, and in some cases, family destroying. From feuds and favoritism to catfishing, forgotten birthdays, and devastating emotional abandonment, Sister Wives has it all. Every kind of betrayal, literally. Let's start with number 10, Meri's cryptic relationship with the kids. Kicking off the list is something fans don't fully understand. Even I don't fully understand it. And it's Meri's early relationship with the Brown kids and why so many of them refuse to let her near their own kids now. For years, viewers sensed some tension, but when the kids became adults, they kind of spilled a little bit. So Payton was the bluntest. He said in an interview that Meri was abrasive and kind of mean, and that's not even strong enough. He also said, "I don't talk to her ever. Most of us don't." McKelty said that Meri basically was not terrible, but definitely not kind, and she has openly stated that she will never allow Meri around her kids due to the trauma she experienced growing up. Even Madison, who is usually kind of not super vocal about things, she said that Meri was extremely harsh and would not be a part of her kids' lives. Nobody has fully explained what happened, but maybe one day we'll find out. And the fact that multiple adult children cut her off entirely, well, that's why it's number 10, because there has to be some type of... Okay, so number 9, Christine leaving Kody and the entire lifestyle. Number 9 is technically a breakup, but the fallout made it one of the biggest betrayals to Kody, I guess, in the entire series. After 25 years and 6 kids, Christine announced she was leaving the marriage in 2021. She said that she could not live a life where she felt unimportant, unseen, and overshadowed by favoritism, basically towards Robyn. And Kody had told her that he didn't want to be intimate anymore, and that was kind of it for her. Her exit wasn't just a divorce, it was the collapse of the whole plural family dream. Property plans changed, relationships shifted, and the show itself transformed forever. A lot of people do wonder if Christine hadn't left, would Janelle have left? Would Meri have left? You know, like, is that really what spurred everything on? Number 8, Kody's long-term favoritism towards Robyn. This could have been number 1. This could have been number 1, but it's number 8 for me. And it is the betrayal that everyone saw, especially if you do a rewatch. It's just so in your face. But Kody's constant, undeniable favoritism for Robyn. So from extra time together, longer honeymoon, holiday decisions, Kody consistently placed Robyn above the other wives. And in a plural family, favoritism is the one thing that can destroy everything. And honestly, it did. Who can even forget when they announced that Kody had picked her wedding dress and things like that? Just, it started small. And then there was the whole Flagstaff move. It's questionable whether or not it was for her. It was probably for her. Anyways, the list goes on and on. Number 7, Kody's explosive rift with Gabe and Garrison. At number 7, we have one of the saddest betrayals on the show, the breakdown of relationship between Kody and his sons Gabe and Garrison. Things got bad during the pandemic when Kody established some really strict rules and they clashed with the reality of 2 young adults working, dating, and living their lives. Gabe said there was no dialogue, and Kody admitted the relationship was not good and that they needed therapy. Things did not improve, and we all remember the heartbreaking moment when Kody forgot Gabe's birthday and Gabe cried on camera. Garrison eventually moved out, bought his own house, and became completely distant. And then tragedy hit and Garrison passed away in 2024. Kody revealed that he didn't get a chance to make things right, which is super sad. They were still estranged when he passed away. And this rift wasn't just a betrayal, it was a permanent loss. Let's hope that, Gabe and Kody have made some inroads, at least. Number 6, the messy Coyote Pass land division. Number 6 goes to the never-ending chaos of Coyote Pass. The land was supposed to unite the family. Instead, it exposed a lot of cracks. The lots were uneven. Ownership wasn't even. Meri and Janelle questioned why Robyn and Kody seemed to get more, even though everyone contributed. Apparently, Kody had just kind of decided whose names were on the land, and Meri only was named on one plot of land, and she shared it with Janelle and Kody. So that was crazy. And years later, ownership was finally rebalanced, but by the end, the dream was dead, and eventually the entire property was sold off. But what was supposed to be the forever land ended up just being another symbol of division. Number 5, the one house idea. Kody insisted at one point that all 4 wives and their kids would live in one giant mansion. He claimed it would create, better family unit, but the wives were not having it. Less privacy, and they did not want Kody and Robyn's relationship in their face 24/7, basically. Christine really refused. Janelle was kind of going with the flow, and so was Meri, but Christine really drew a line in the sand here, and it just exposed a lot of cracks. Kody was going behind everyone's back to an architect, making plans without their approval, and this betrayal didn't end the family, but it definitely cracked it. Number 4, and this could have been higher, but Meri's Catfish scandal. At number 4, we have one of the most infamous betrayals in reality TV history, in my opinion, or on TLC. Meri being catfished by someone pretending to be a man named Sam. The messages, the phone calls, the emotional affair, it all blew up so publicly and embarrassingly. Meri said that she was, very lonely and vulnerable, and I completely believe that. Kody said that the situation planted ideas in her head about how horrible he was. And this wasn't just embarrassing, it was the beginning of the permanent end to their marriage. Kody definitely interpreted that as cheating, and just things were never the same. But poor Meri had to go to everyone and explain on national television what happened. Number 3, moving the entire family to Flagstaff, probably for Robyn. Number 3 is the infamous Flagstaff move. On the show, Kody acted like this move was for the whole family. The market was at the peak, they had to sell, which was a complete lie. But fans noticed something else. The move perfectly aligned with what Robyn wanted, to be close to Dayton, while he was accepted at NAU at this point. It uprooted all the kids. It caused financial chaos. It destroyed the Las Vegas setup the wives that was actually working the best. And the worst part is, it was an upheaval for nothing. They never built anything in Coyote Pass. Everything was for naught. I don't know. It was a horrible mistake. Number 2, Kody refusing to attend Ysabel's surgery. Number 2 is one betrayal that viewers have never forgiven. Kody skipping Ysabel's life-changing scoliosis surgery. Ysabel needed major spinal surgery in New Jersey during the pandemic, but Kody said he couldn't go due to COVID concerns. Ysabel cried and was super upset about that, and Christine was devastated, but she then soon realized she can do it all. She can do it by herself without Kody. A father not being there for his daughter during one of the hardest moments of her life is just a betrayal. And number 1, people might not agree with me about this, but number 1, I kind of feel is Kody emotionally abandoning and stringing along Meri. In my opinion, That was crazy because Kody abandoning Meri emotionally for years while he pretended the marriage still existed is the worst thing ever. Meri was the first wife. She helped build the family. She divorced him so he could marry Robyn to adopt the kids. She showed loyalty. When he gave her a piece of jewelry, he chose Fidelis for Meri because of how loyal she was to him. And she was loyal to a fault. For years, Kody dismissed her, ignored her, and told the world that he had no romantic interest in her. He moved her to the sidelines, and she still continued to stay there, hoping that things would change. You know, poor Meri. This wasn't a moment, it was a long, painful unraveling the viewers watched in real time, and that's why it takes the #1 spot. And in my opinion, that was totally the cause of the Catfish situation too. And there you have it, the 10 biggest betrayals in Sister Wives history. The family has given us unbelievable storylines and some really bad betrayals. Which betrayal do you think was the worst? Do you agree with the ranking, or would you switch a few around? Drop your thoughts below. Hit the like, subscribe, and tap the bell. Please subscribe. I really want 100K subscribers, I'm not gonna lie, so it would be awesome if you subscribed. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye.